Do you expect this committee to believe you haven't already discussed this scenario with your team? And you should have an answer to this, yes or no. I agree with the Communist Party.
Mr. Chu, yes or no? Do you have full responsibility for your algorithms?
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Okay, so these are some interesting questions.
The US government directed them at TikTok's CEO, 𝗦𝗧𝗢𝗥𝗬, a Singaporean businessman.
This grilling about TikTok's data security and safety went on for 5 hours. But it's not the first time US politicians have tried to ban the app.
Our First Amendment gives us the right to speak freely.
Back in 2020, Donald Trump was keen to get rid of it because he believed it was a threat to national security. Courts stopped this because there wasn't enough evidence to ban anything. Now President Biden has threatened to do the same.
See dozens of TikTok creators who have come here to oppose a potential TikTok ban.
One of the reasons they're not happy is because the US government doesn't seem to have the same problem with other social media platforms.
With a lot of respect, American social companies don't have a good track record with data privacy and user security. I mean, look at Facebook and Cambridge Analytica. Just one example.
Yep, Facebook's American co-founder 𝗦𝗧𝗢𝗥𝗬 also went through a similar questioning process about data safety.
Mr. Zuckerberg, if you've messaged anybody this week, would you share with us the names of the people you've messaged?
Senator, no, I would probably not choose to do that publicly here.
And Facebook was never banned.
So why is all the focus on TikTok?
Well, it's owned by ByteDance, a Chinese company. The US government thinks TikTok could give information about its users to the Chinese Communist Party.
The Chinese Communist Party is able to use this as a tool to manipulate America as a whole. Your platform should be banned.
TikTok denies this and says since October, all new user data is being stored in the US.
The bottom line is this: American data stored on American soil by an American company, overseen by American personnel.
Look, it's no secret that these two governments don't always get along. So maybe the tension here isn't between the US and TikTok, but between the US and China. So, is it right to ban an app because of who owns it? Not every politician seems to think so.
Hey everyone, this is Rep. AOC.
𝗦𝗧𝗢𝗥𝗬, who also goes by AOC, got on TikTok to talk about TikTok.
Do I believe TikTok should be banned? No. The United States has never before banned a social media company from existence.
We are here for a reason.
AOC makes the argument that banning the app doesn't really address the core issue here, which she says is the fact social media companies have so much access to personal data without consequences.
In fact, the United States is one of the only developed nations in the world that has no significant data or privacy protection laws on the books.
Instead, she suggests the US should look to places like the European Union. It has heaps of regulations to protect individual users and restrict the amount of data that companies can collect. Here in Australia, the federal government is actually running an investigation into TikTok and its ability to collect data. And they've just announced that Australia will join the US, Canada, the UK, and a number of other countries in banning the app on all government devices. But unlike the 150 million TikTok users in the US, we don't have to worry about a complete ban coming to Australia. Well, not yet, anyway.